Yeah, and this is the third stage for case study. We'll be talking about a beach related product now. And a typical example of them is a beard growth oil. I've explained the reason why this product will sell. So I sold this 7 days oil serum. I sold it, and I can attest to it that it sold. I was able to sell it, and because it sold previously, it will still sell now. So um, a beard growth oil, and what's the price for it? You can get the beard oil for 45,000 to 50,000 per carton, and a carton of this product has 50 pieces inside it. So that's equivalent to less than 1,000 naira per one bottle. And so you can still reach out to the supplier, then talk to him. And just like the for other products as well, you can get it at lower price than that. So this is a typical example of a supplier's name, and that's his phone number. You can call him when you decide I want to sell this particular product, and you reach out to a conclusion. So this a product like this, like just synonymous to all those the oil serum that I shared with you the first that other time. You can sell this product. One piece of it you can sell it for 10,000, and you sell buy one get one free for 15,000 naira. So with that, you make your massive profit, and it's a product, it's a selling product, it's a hot selling product, and no matter how quantity you buy, you'll be able to see it, to sell it on time without tying your money down with a product. So the next product we'll be looking at is a beauty related product as well, flat tummy belt. You know, regardless of the fact that this product is known by many people, and it's not as if it's known by many people, it's just because the brand that people know is just common. If you come up with another brand entirely, like the one I'm showing to you now, this is like a full kit. So you can sell this one as well. You can sell this product as well. You can sell it. You can sell it. But the only challenge you have is that, and I do tell people to consider it as a challenge, is that you know it varies in sizes. Because it varies in sizes, there is extra large, there is large, and it becomes a point of context. Because one, if you order five extra large, and along the line you start getting orders, and you're getting orders from people that they are slim, or their size is large. So in a case like that, you have order to deliver. You have client that is calling you, but is calling you for the same product, but with different sizes. So with that, it is not too cool. But if you know how to find your way around it, or probably maybe when you are setting up of your advert, before they place order, you give them option. Oh yeah, either extra large, large, slim, and when they place order, that's when you'll be buying it from your supplier. That one is still workable. So product like this will sell, I'm very sure. And where can you get it? You can get it in this location, Mandilas in Balogun market, and you get it at a very cheap price. Imagine you are getting it very as low as less than 3,000 naira. I never forget that I told you that it is of different sizes, and that's the location of the person of the supplier, and that's his phone number, and that's the address. So with this, you can sell one for 10,000, and just the same offer, buy one get one free. Do it on women as well, they will buy. Another case study of a product is this health related product. This is a weight loss pill. No, there is no doubt about this product that is going to sell, because some people see that their weight, that their current size as a challenge, and they are trying all their possible best to make sure that they cut the kg, they cut down the kg size, and they cut down their kg, and they cut down their tummy size. So this weight loss pills is going to sell. So where can you get it? You get it less than 3,000 naira per bottle, and you can negotiate with the supplier as well. You can get it on GG, and you can sell two bottles for 15,000. So that is just like from the whole journey has been about how to get hot selling products. And I'm very sure, I'm being more than confident now that by now you have no worry about what to sell. It is just how to sell it. And that's the next stage you are going now. But regarding what you are selling, I'm very sure that you shouldn't have issue with what you are selling. But trust me, as a nice guy I have been, and just to tell you that, you know, experience is the best teacher, as they say. Out from my experience, I will try as much as possible. From the classes of hot selling products that I've been able to show to your screen, I will still give you a PDF of nothing less than 20 hot selling products in Nigeria that you can sell. And you can start selling them. If you want to start selling them tomorrow morning, as long as there is customer to collect it on ground, you can get to supplier tomorrow, you get your product tomorrow, and you can even start delivering tomorrow. So you get that one as a PDF file, I promise. And I'm crossing my heart on that I'm going to deliver that. So the journey regarding hot selling products, I think we are at the end of it. And please don't just look at your screen. Don't just write anything on your paper, on the paper. Try as much as more as possible to implement what you have been watching. This one will be the difference. It will put an edge on you. Like you have an edge to someone that just know it and do not do it. Never forget my quote that says that someone that knows something and do not do it, another person that do not know it at all, two of them are going to get the same results. That is just a fact. So try as much as possible, watch it, listen to it, implement it, and if you have any difficulty, reach out to me. I will put you through. Till I come your way, thank you and God bless.